Okay, we're here at Nortec in Minnesota. You want to introduce yourself?
Okay, I'm Dominic Danager, Vice President of Engineering here for Nortec.
What are we looking at here?
We're looking at portable supercomputing here, portable ruggedized supercomputing.
So this is a supercomputer on wheels.
That's correct.
What's it used for?
We're targeting it at industries like gas and oil, defense, different industries that want to bring localized, portable, in some cases personal, supercomputing to bear on whatever jobs they're trying to get done. Gas and oil, it might be seismic data processing, it might be terrain mapping or something like that for the military.
Give me a quick tour, would you?
What we've got here is obviously display. Here we're showing, in this particular case, the latest Microsoft Compute Cluster Server 2008 here. Okay, we go from the top down here. The display keyboard there, obviously. We've got a gig Ethernet switch here. And then we've got a Cisco InfiniBand switch here. And InfiniBand is used for the MPI protocol that deals with the inter-cluster communication. For jobs like computational fluid dynamics jobs, they're very chatty with a lot of short bursts of communications going back and forth from one node to another. So you need something like InfiniBand or a MirrorNet or something like that that has a real low latency intercommunications protocol. Down here then we've got a 8 terabyte tape library. And then we've got the actual compute nodes that do the computing work here, and there's 2 motherboards in each one of these, and then each motherboard has a quad-core Xeon processor in it in the 3000 series family, so that we have some pretty low power usage here, because as you can see, the whole unit's running on 120 amp circuit here.
So you got, four times 2 motherboards, 32 core. 32
compute cores, and then down in the master node here, which sometimes also is referred to as a front-end node, we also have a storage capability here. So we've got up to 16 terabytes of storage in here with another quad core.
Okay, what kind of storage? What kind of drives?
They're Seagate drives, enterprise SATA drives. So what is favored in this kind of business. And then down below here is the UPSs, which just add stability to the system. Came in handy at supercomputing when half the show lost its power here just a month ago. So,
what's now? You said this is mobile. I know you've got some shock or other extreme stuff going on.
We've got shock absorbers here, and we tune those shock absorbers based on the payload weight we're going to have. So there's a series of different shock absorbers that we can put the thing together with, and then so we'll change those based on how we're configuring these various systems. These in anywhere from 3U to 30U in 1U increments. So they're designed exactly for what customer might want.
So give me an example of a use, military or otherwise, for this.
One of the most interesting ones we've talked to defense contractor actually got an order for is terrain mapping. They'll go into an area of interest, whatever that might mean in military terms, and they'll survey an area using LiDAR technology. And the neat thing about LiDAR technology versus just plain aerial photography is it does it in super high resolution, so they can actually see and map a telephone wire going between poles. And they gather that data, put it on a disk, then they bring that disk down, plug it into our system here. We take that data and process it. Another application that we sold to a Western United States university, they're doing computational fluid dynamics studies. And what they're doing is they're seeding air streams and gas flows with an oil mist, then shooting laser beams through that to illuminate the oil droplets, and then taking 3,000 pictures per second of that. So they're getting real-time motion there, and then feeding those 3,000 pictures per second into this portable cluster and processing that. And it used to take them days to process that data. Now they can do it in near real time. It's few minutes and they can process that data. So
cool.
really interesting application, and they wanted portability so they could move around the campus and move from campus to campus. So really interesting opportunity there too.
You mentioned law firms as well?
Law firms, one of the things that we've talked to customers about is document digitizing, where they'll roll this in. Let's say the customer is sensitive to security information, so they want to keep it locally, they don't want it leaving the office. You can roll this into an office, do the document digitization there for, whatever period of time it takes,